What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Shai representing Synchronic Gaming. Today we've got another war. We have Synchronic taking on Night Shifters. Nico incoming with the first attack of the war. Right here with the Root Riders coming on in from the 4 o'clock side. Siege back to the 6 o'clock section. Overgrowth now incoming over that Townhall. Queen still pushing on forward. King was sent with the Root Riders on this occasion. Freeze on the Ricochet cannon as well to keep that queen alive a little bit more. We'll have to force her ability in just a second. With that frozen arrow takes her down. Might be able to pick off this royal champion. Ooh, and she does. Huge value right there coming on in from that queen. Unfortunately, she will end up going on down to these skellies and that multi-inferno in just a second. Now Townhall Overgrowth has worn off. We Overgrowth for the second time. Raise the Root Riders over that multi-target Inferno Tower. Headhunters for the opposing king right there. Valkyries will finish him off. We have got that king ability still remaining. Royal Champion ability still left. One more free spell still remaining in pocket as well right here. We have got a decent amount of base still remaining. It could be a little bit scary right here with the double scatter still standing, but with that king ability it should be fine unless the monolith is still standing, which is a little bit problematic right here from Nico. But the king finally going on back for those scatters right there, doesn't go to the outside of the wall right here. So let's see if he can get the job done. RC ability pops, trying to keep in this RC away from that town hall. Down goes the monolith. Skellies are going to distract the RC just a little bit. King picking off that town hall. He will then go for the CC and hopefully wrap around for that scatter, but the RC will come in clutch right here to get the job done. It is going to be a relatively slow attack compared to what opponents normally hit Synchronic Gaming for, as it's going to be more than a 2-minute 3-star, especially with Root Riders. That's relatively slower. There's plenty of more cleanup still remaining to be had, especially with the 3 storages. King is going to hopefully take care of 2 of them. We've got the gold storage which the Root Riders will manage, and then we've got all these other collectors on the 2 o'clock side of the base, which are going to they're going to lower this time down immensely right here, which could be a big issue for Night Shifters for sure. Will they have enough time to actually get the job done? 25 seconds still remaining. Royal Champion still needs to make her way over, and there's 5 more buildings still left. Could this potentially be a time fail coming in for Night Shifters as well as using Root Riders? It's looking a little bit scary. RC should be able to get the job done, but it's going to be a very slow 3-star indeed, almost taking up the whole 3 minutes. And there we have it, a 2-minute and 56-second triple on the board for Night Shifters. Next attack is in Philip, incoming for Synchronic Gaming with the Dragons. I got into this one a little bit late. We have got the Dragons coming on in from the 2 o'clock side of the base, and we have at the same time got a super minion clone for the monolith as well as this town hall, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Dragons making their way into the core with the the double multi-target Inferno Towers are as well. Freeze on the back end multi. We miss the multi-archer tower. We tried to catch that rage tower in time, but unfortunately we were a little bit too slow, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Queen over at the 6 o'clock side as well, managing as well with the dragon at the bottom side. She should be able to clear up that bottom side as well as that ricochet cannon. We freeze the scatter one more time. RC now making her way forward. She'll probably pop her ability once this bomb tower does go down, so we can keep these hogs alive just a little bit longer. There we go. RC ability goes off right there. Scatter shot is going to be going on down. Queen popping her ability right there, getting those healer puppies to ensure that she does stay alive. Multi in the core goes down, and this is going to be a very quick attack coming on in from Philip of Synchronic Gaming. A sub 1 minute 30 for sure. Only 1 dragon left. We swagged that last invisibility spell, and that's the first 3-star on the board for Synchronic Gaming. Next attack is in for Night Shifters right here. Let's see what they're going to be able to do against Amia Khan. We have got an Ice Golem in front of the Queen right here with a Root Rider to open up the wall. We also had a Root Rider to open up for the siege barracks at the 6 o'clock side of the base as well. Double Overgrowth incoming on this attack as well. As we saw in the last one, it was very slow before. Let's see if they can speed this one up just a little bit. All the remainder Root Riders coming on in towards the Warden Tower at the 5 o'clock side of the base. Valkyries now in. We're going to be pushing on forward. First Overgrowth is in over the Town Hall. We don't Overgrowth the Eagle because we want to take it down nice and early, as it is a big problematic defense for sure. Now we move on forward right here as well. Warden ability beautifully timed. Queen picks off that one. Ricochet Cannon, triple ice golem is coming on out of the CC. We freeze on the opposing queen as the wizards end up taking her out. Beautifully done. Rage on top of the Ricochet Cannon multi inferno tower. We need to get ready to drop this overgrowth again sooner rather than later. Let's see when they're going to drop it. They drop it now. They wait for the rage towers to go up before dropping that overgrowth. Absolutely phenomenal work from Maurice of Night Shifters, because that means that once this overgrowth does come back, there will be no more rage towers remaining to rage up the defenses that were left unharmed over that overgrowth. Now we have got the Skelly over the mono with the multi-inferno continuously picking it off. One more rage, one more free still remaining. King ability still in pocket. We need to freeze this monolith right here to reserve that king ability, but we don't, which is a little bit scary. But we have got loads of root riders. Rage up that core. King should be able to pick off this core and the town hall as well. RC will be able to pick off the remainder of the defenses on the top side of the base as well. And this is going to be a relatively quicker 3-star coming on in form a Night Shifter. Maurice getting a little bit of a quicker triple against Amia Khan of Synchronic Gaming. So very well done by them to keep in on this war. The captain himself now coming on in for Synchronic Gaming has got the root riders, which he is going to be using on this base right here as well. Let's see how we can get the job done. Pushing on forward. King over at the 9 o'clock side with the queen as well. King goes into that compartment. Skelly distracting the enemy queen beautifully. Root Riders now incoming for the Eagle Artillery with the Royal Champion nice and early. Siege Barracks is yet to be deployed. We're probably delaying that deployment just a little bit for a split second right here. Jump spell giving the king accessibility for the Ricochet, as well as that multi, as well as that export compartment. Beautifully done. Siege Barracks over at the 3 o'clock side. RC though may have to force that ability sooner rather than later, which could be a little bit scary, but she's got fantastic value coming on in for General X at the moment. A beautifully timed invis from that Fox, a little bit unintentional, but manages to get the job done. RC is going to clear this Tesla farm, pops her ability, Warden ability goes off over that monolith, rage into this town hall compartment section as well. Hogs coming on in to pick off the scatter, super hogs coming on out of that siege barrage. Giant bomb doesn't take down the RC, so the RC is still going. Absolutely incredible stuff at the moment. Plenty of troops still remaining, and we're at a 1 minute 10 seconds of this attack at the moment. Is absolutely super speed for the moment from the captain himself. Only that one export remaining, which is going to slow down time a little bit, and it goes down to a 1 minute and 23 second 3-star from General X. Night Shifters are in with the third attack of this war right here, coming on in with dual hogs. Let's see if they are able to get this job done. Queen over at the 6 o'clock side, it looks like they've actually given up on time, as a queen charge is a very, very slow attack. Oh, and she's going the wrong way of this wall breaker, which is a little bit iffy at the moment as well. She's gonna she burns her ability. Now things are starting to get a little bit dicey already for Shape Michi of Night Shifters right there as well. Oh my god, the queen avoids that wall breaker altogether. She's not gonna get into this access point. This is going from bad to worse right now for Night Shifter. Oh, she doubles on back, beautifully done with the trash ring cleanup right there, allowing the queen to step back. She does finally pick off this Eagle Artillery as well as that Warden Tower. Now the Ricochet cannons are shooting on down on her, which is a little bit scary at the moment. Invis comes down on the queen to keep her alive for a little bit longer. Down goes the Ricochet cannon. Export's going to go down as well. She should be able to pick off this other Ricochet cannon sooner rather than later as well. Freeze on the multi inferno. I think she should have left the multi inferno, maybe froze this Ricochet cannon, especially with the Skellies popping up at the moment as well. King now over at the 9 o'clock side of the base. No more super wall breakers left for this king, so you can't realistically wall break him in, so it's all reliant on where the queen goes and how she ends up pathing. Here come the super hogs and the regular hogs as well on the outside. Warden in behind. King is beating a wall. We find a tornado trap very, very early on right here as well. It's slowing everything down. Warden ability needs to be popped sooner rather than later. These super hogs are getting absolutely scorched at the moment as well. This is going to be a little bit of a problem for Michi of Night Shifters as well. Is he going to be able to recover, as that queen is now going in for the town hall as well? Maybe he could have used a different siege machine, but it may not have carried one inside of his clan castle. So let's see, all these hogs are now effective immediately died out. So this is all now down to how much percentage is actually going to be able to get, because it looks like this isn't going to be a 3-star at all. Mark's base is going to be holding very strong at the moment. Monolith is now doing monstrous work picking off that warden. With this royal champion though, can he somehow clutch up the remainder of this base? This queen is, oh no, he pops the RC ability, but here's the issue now. The fox has gone down, so this RC is going to get absolutely scorched with all the damage that is still remaining on the base. The Teslas do a good amount of damage. The hogs are realistically almost dead. The RC may be able to, oh no, it's not going to get down that expo. So now this is where things go from bad to worse for Night Shifters against Synchronic, as now they've given an opening to Synchronic to kind of slow down their attacks a little bit, maybe do things that they're more comfortable with other than Root Riders, and get the 3 stars and get the job done, because time isn't an issue anymore. All Synchronic need to do is pick up the 3 stars and then they should be able to win this war. 78% 2-star, that's really low for this meta. Einstein now in for Synchronic Gaming. We are coming on with the Root Rider spam right here as well. Finds that Tesla farm nice and early. Free spell for the king as he steps into that 6 o'clock side compartment. May have to pop that king nice and early. Siege Barracks over at the 12 o'clock side of the base as well. With a super wall breaker for these Peckers, are we going to try to maybe funnel these Peckers in, or are we deciding not to do that? One Skelly as well to tank for these, potentially these wizards, to try to get down that Ricochet cannon. RC now comes on in, freeze on the Ricochet, freeze on the ground expo. Root Riders came on in from the 8 to 9 o'clock side of the base. King actually got some huge value right here as well, which was really nice. Can he manage to kill off all of the ice golems? If he can, that would be absolutely huge. We need to pop this Warden Eternal Tome now. Beautifully done right there. RC needs to force her ability as well. This is where things start to get a little bit dicey, because that Queen's going to force her ability as well. We lose 2 healers almost instantaneously. Super minions coming out of that CC as well. This is where stuff starts to get a little bit scary. We may have to save that rage spell for the Root Riders, because this Queen isn't going to be able to solo this Town Hall by herself with only 1 healer, and down she does go. RC is still alive. Rage spell right there, pushing the RC forward. Can the RC pick off the Monolith? Monolith does end up going on down right there. The Expo will go down as well. Town Hall will go down, no issue whatsoever with these Root Riders. Beautifully done. We have got a headhunter for cleanup as well as these Root Riders, as long as they can pick off that Warden Tower in time. That's going to be the main issue, and down goes that Warden Tower. This is going to be a 3-star. Was a little bit scary coming on in for Synchronic Gaming, but Amia Khan comes on in, picks off the triple and gets the job done. Here we go. The 4th attack is now in for Night Shifters. Let's see if they can get the job done. Oh, they're coming in with the Skelly Donut for the CC. I don't see this attack too often, but I absolutely love Skelly Donuts. They're absolutely amazing when it comes to stuff like this. So we do manage to only get down to CC though. I'm surprised it didn't go that Monolith, because that would have been fantastic value there for sure as well. But we have got a Skelly Donut Lalo incoming right here. A Skelly Donut Sweet Lalo rather, should I say. Golem in from the 10 o'clock side. We need, oh wait, have we forgotten our wall breakers? It looks like we have forgotten our wall breakers right here. That's going to be a bit of an issue, isn't it, for Night Shifters? Let's see if they can recover from this little bit of an upset right here. Ice Golem behind, Queen coming on in directly behind the King and the Golem and the Ice Golem as well. RC goes down, Jump Spell is leading on in for the Town Hall, but this Queen's gonna walk, which is very scary at the moment for Night Shifters, as they need the attack to go absolutely perfectly right there. RC now coming on in from the 12 o'clock side of the base as well. King takes the Jump Spell, picks off that Multi-Inferno, should be able to pick off that Ricochet Cannon also. A couple of minions over at the top side for cleanup behind this Royal Champion. This is starting to look a little bit scary. Needs to set a couple of balloons in for the Eagle Artillery, unless he switches from a Blimp to a Stone Slammer, because there's very nice pathing for this Lalo actually to take down the Town Hall without the usage of a Blimp, as that one loon isn't going to be enough. Sends a couple more balloons with the Lava Hounds from 11 and 2 o'clock. Warden in from the 3 o'clock side, a couple of more loons in for the 2 o'clock compartment. Here comes the Blimp from the 3 o'clock side as well. Now this is looking a little bit sketchy at the moment. He's gone very heavy over at the 3 o'clock side, and this scatter is picking off almost all of these balloons that were trickled in from the 2 o'clock side. Town Hall does go down, but these loons are moving away from the multi-inferno. They're moving away from the back end scatter. This is where things are going to be very, very problematic coming on in for night shifters. Anthem may not be able to get the job done against General X, Mr. Captain himself, and it looks like his base is going to hold up yet again. Absolutely incredible base building from Captain, oh my Captain himself, General X. Absolutely OP. Definitely don't have enough time, don't have enough firepower to get the job done. This is going to be another 2-star coming on in from night shifters, and unfortunately it's just not going to be enough for them to push on through, and this could now potentially be all a game set and match, because Synchronic have a 2-star lead and they're currently perfect with very, very quick attacks. So unless somebody from Synchronic ends up 1-starring, which is very unlikely, we may not see a night shifter comeback in this war. Mark is now in for Synchronic Gaming. Root Riders has been selected by Mark. He has picked up his speed recently in Ward, which has been phenomenal. King over at the 2 o'clock side finds that little bit of a test of farm. Skellies were tanking a little bit. We send another super wall breaker in and that jump spell, giving the Queen accessibility as well as the King. We need to push it on forward and get this King ability popped. King ability does pop right there. The Gauntlet's going to do massive work right here. Is going to be taken down, hopefully, that scatter shot, which is the most key defense to be taken down with that jump spell. Root Riders now pushing on in from the 4 o'clock side of the base. We have a Ice Hound in that CC, which is something that you rarely see. Warden ability goes down. King sets beautiful pathing now for these Root Riders. We freeze that monolith because we want this Queen to pick off this Townhall right here. Do we have a headhunter? We don't. Townhall gets activated. This is looking a little bit scary at the moment. We may have to freeze this Townhall for the Queen at least one time right there. There we have that freeze for the Townhall, ensuring that we don't 1-star on this base whatsoever. Poison spell still remaining. RC still has that ability, which is going to be absolutely massive, coming on in from Mark of Synchronic Gaming. Super minions are going to clean up. RC locks onto the ground expo with her royal gem, or is it the haste and the hog puppet? If it is, oh my god, this base is absolutely crushed right here. The Ice Hound though is going to be a little bit problematic. We have to force that RC ability. Hogs are going to move on forward. RC is going to slow down a lot. This might not be a 3-star that we anticipated from Mark of Synchronic Gaming. It looks like it's going to be a 2-star potentially because of the Ice Hound slowing everything down. Oh no, this is where things start to get a little bit scary, because the mono is going to pick off this royal champion. That one super minion isn't going to be able to get the job done, and this is going to be a 2-star coming on in from Mark of Synchronic Gaming. Unfortunately isn't going to be able to get the job done. It's going to be a very nice try for him, but Synchronic have still got that 1-star advantage to keep them pushing in this war. So this is going to be a 97% 2-star. Here we go. We have got the final attack incoming for Night Shifters, trying to take on Philip of Synchronic Gaming. Let's see if Lotus is going to be able to get the job done. We have got a Suilano incoming. Oh no, there's a clone spell. So maybe he's going to clone off the Town Hall with a couple of balloons. Maybe we'll have to find that out relatively soon. Skelly for the King over at the 9 o'clock side of the base. Queen is going to be stepping on in against this Royal Champion with a Super Wall Breaker, giving accessibility to the Queen to go deeper into the base. Doesn't open up the passageway for the King, which is a little bit of a problem right here as well. King gets locked onto by the monolith, which means that the King Gauntlet ability is going to ideally be wasted here. Right? Ooh, that's going to be a little bit scary. RC caught into that poison. CC coming on now, which is a triple ice golem as well. Invis is now coming on down on the Royal Champion, trying to push her forward to get a little bit more value, but then the RC after that may not be able to get much more value right here, as the ice golems are going to keep it frozen in a spot where the monolith can just keep on chipping away and take her down. Lalo now needs to be absolutely exceptional coming on in from Lotus of Night Shifters right here. Loons and Lava Hounds coming on in from the 10 to 12 o'clock side of the base. Blimp overhead for the Town Hall. Freeze over on the Multi-Inferno, and as well as that Monolith as well. Poison Tower pushes on forward. We find a Tornado Trap and and a couple of Seeking Air Mines. Are we going to clone these balloons? Oh, wait. We didn't use our clone spell. Interesting right here. So where do we decide to drop? Clone, that's what's gonna be a little bit interesting right here. We didn't drop it over the Town Hall. Maybe we drop it on these loons that are going towards the scar. That's exactly what he's gonna end up doing right there, to pick off the scar a little bit quicker. But there's a lot of base still remaining, and that back-end multi is going to be a little bit problematic now for Lotus of Night Shifters. So let's see if he's going to be able to get the job done. Freeze on that Warden Tower. Eagle Artillery may have been a better freeze location right here, as those loons are going to get absolutely torched by those Eagle beams right there as well. And the remainder of these balloons are now going to end up going on down, and it's going to be another miss incoming from Night Shifters. Now this gives Synchronic a 2-star advantage again, which is a little bit problematic, because now it kind of decides the war that Synchronic will win as long as they get a relatively decent percent 2-star right here. And I think they don't even need like a high 2-star, maybe like a 60% 2-star will win the war right here from Synchronic, because the 2-stars coming on in from Night Shifters haven't been the highest right there, which is a little bit scary right here. But really good try by Night Shifter. They weren't scared. Golden ticket winner Synchronic put up an amazing defensive performance. Now, can they wrap it off with a fantastic offensive display and get the final triple, which will put them at 14 stars in this matchup right here? We're allowing this minion to try to pick off the CC, but unfortunately it's just not going to be enough. And that's an 85% 2-star to wrap up the war for Night Shifters. One more attack incoming from Synchronic. Final attack of the war is in. Einstein now incoming to try and finish off this war with a 3-star of his own. Incoming with the Root Rider spam right here, trying to get the job done. We got the Roots, we got the Valkyries, we have got the jump spell, as Synchronic love to use that jump spell rather than the Overgrowth. So let's see how they're going to be able to get the job done right here. Siege Barracks 3 o'clock side, King over at the 12:30 side, Queen over at the 1 o'clock section. We have got the Skeleton tank for that King. Pop that King ability to get that Gauntlet activated. Jump spell giving accessibility for the Town Hall. Root Riders pushing their way in toward this guy right here, which is absolutely huge. King is going to move on in, and he's going to deal with a partial CC pull that went towards the King. But now he's going to move his way forward. We're trying to use the Super Barbs over on the 9 o'clock side to angle this Queen to go back in for this Town Hall section. Double Multi Inferno is being a little bit problematic right here. Queen doubles back. She should be able to pick off this Town Hall, but no Frozen Arrow on her, so it's most likely going to be the Royal Cloak as well as the Healer Puppet for the Queen to ensure that she gets the Town Hall and stays alive right here. There we go. Royal Cloak has been activated. We've got no more spells right here for the Town Hall, so the Queen needs to pick it off sooner rather than later. RC ability now popping off over at the 6 o'clock side of the base to speed up this attack a little bit more. RC goes down. Remainder of the defense are going to go down. Look at the speed of this attack. 1 minute and 10 seconds it took for him to destroy this base. GG's to Einstein.